I'm disappointed I didn't hit that initially, because now I just lost the introduction for when I post this to YouTube. Man, it's been a while since I've done this. Alright, let's go ahead and get started. Been a while since I've done this. I remember Star coming over to my place and booting up my modified PlayStation. When they heard that sound prompt and saw that logo, they just immediately were brought back to their childhood. It's like me with any N64 game. Yep, I do have something similar, not exactly the same, but whatever. Man, those are PlayStation 1 graphics if I ever seen them. Hey, you know what? I absolutely love it. Oh no, it's an evil monkey. It's nice that it's actually intro done with in-game graphics instead of something pre-rendered. That's actually pretty cool. Showing off the characters, showing off the graphics, the music, everything. It's just setting the stage right away. I have mixed feelings about this title screen, though. For one, I do love the title Ape Escape. I actually didn't realize it, but Ape and Escape actually rhymes, so that's why it rolls off the tongue so well. But I don't know, the logo just seems a little overdone, and with the monkeys on there, it seems like they were trying a little bit too hard. I do like the image of Spike chasing after the monkey in the background. That's a nice touch, though. It's a good marquee for demo boost at the time. Just checking the sound. Oh boy.
He said he'd be finished with it today. Let's go. I can't wait to check out the dinosaurs. And what about the future? Yeah, we'll keep talking because I'm going first. That's not fair.
There's definitely some issues with the sound design there. Not only is the voice acting not terribly good, but I think the sound mixing is screwed up.
Spike, Jake, over here. Watch out.
Spike, the time station.
No. Run, you two.
Oh no. This is why monkeys are not allowed in the science center. You guys remember an old Cartoon Network short, Kenny and the Chimp? That's what I'm thinking of right now. Oh no, the monkey's going Super Saiyan!
It actually works.
How can you be sure?
We did it.
How do you know it didn't just vaporize your two friends there?
We don't have time for celebrating. We've got to do something.
How come they didn't get sucked into the time tunnel? That doesn't make sense.
Spike, can you hear me? You must listen.
Not very well, honestly. I think they need to turn the music down a little bit.
Time station has been activated by Spectre. You're being transported back in time. You'll soon arrive in the lost land when dinosaurs roam the Earth.
awesome.
Sent the apes back in time to try to change the course of history. His plans for world domination have begun. And if we don't stop the apes, history will be changed forever. You're our only chance. Two of my gadget inventions, the Stun Club and the Time Net, were also caught in a transport. I want you to use them to catch the apes and send them back here. The Stun Club can be used to defend yourself against attackers. And when you use it on the apes, they'll be stunned. And you'll have an extra second to catch them with the Time Net. There isn't time for any monkey business, Spike. Our fate is in our hands.
Oh my god, the writing in this game. In all serious though, I do love the plot of Ape Escape. Time travel plots in general are just great for video games because of all the variety that can come with it. And the premise of having to chase evil monkeys through time is an amusing one. I like it. Alright, so as always, we're going to start with the controls, and I gotta say, I'm not the biggest fan of the controls in Ape Escape. While movement and jumping feels just fine, it's really everything else that is awkward. It's namely the camera that I don't like. With modern 3D platformers, you control the camera with the right analog stick. But in this game, it uses the old school method of just having a button to recenter it around behind your player. Instead, the analog stick is how you use your items. So if I flick it forward, I flick it in front of me, and if I flick it backwards, Spike will flick it in that direction. So that actually isn't a bad idea, so let's chase a monkey here. I can chase the monkey, get alongside it, and then I can easily catch it. And the face buttons are how you switch between your items, which is really fluid. Jumping is actually mapped to the shoulder buttons, which takes some getting used to. I often find myself hitting X and switching to the net when I don't want to. So it just feels a little oddball. Personally, I would prefer it if the controls were more standard like they are today. You know, the right analog stick controls the camera because that's just more fluid. But I also don't think it would be Ape Escape if you were to remove the control, so it's just something of a necessary evil. So I think it goes without saying that Ape Escape is a collectathon 3D platformer, but the main difference between it and other 3D platformers at the time is that the MacGuffin you're trying to collect, you know, like your Power Stars, your Jiggies, all that, are actually the monkeys, and, you know, that's a fun concept. Not only is it more challenging to get at them because the monkeys are intelligent-ish and will actually try to fight back, but it also feels like you're actually making a dent in the bad guys' plans, because for every monkey that you capture, that's one less minion that Spectre has to work with. So, yeah, the premise here is just really smart. It's really fun.
Look what I've got! A new gadget! Check it out!
Alright, Steffi has requested I turn the game volume up, so give me a second.
Oxygen meter. I'm sending the new gadget over to you right now. Try it out in the training. Without training, it will be too dangerous for you to continue on to the next area. Well, good luck and be careful.
How's that, Steffi? Ape Escape also leans pretty heavily into the tutorials as well, but given the oddball nature of the controls, even by today's standards, it does make sense that they would do that. So basically here I'm just getting an item to help me swim. So to go underwater, you actually have to hold the joystick, which feels really weird. Again, the controls are inventive and unique, but I don't know, I still think I would prefer a standard control scheme. Especially for swimming controls here. It is really satisfying to capture a monkey, though. Let me just check the sound real quick to make sure. Yeah, that sounds better. It's been a while since I've gone live like this, so I apologize, folks. Anyway, I've got the monkey, let's move on. And who is this character supposed to be right here? I don't think they ever explain that. And in general, I really do love the presentation in Ape Escape as well. It is a PlayStation 1 game, so the graphics are a little dated, but I don't know, there's just a lot of appealing design with them. The colors are bright. I find Spike's animation to be really amusing. It's just a really pleasing game to look at, and it's got some pretty good music too. Not necessarily memorable, I would say, but it does represent the gameplay pretty well, which is about all you can ask for. It's nice that the monkeys aren't the only enemies that you have to fight in the game, and like in any good platformer, the enemies really are just obstacles. So they shouldn't give you too much trouble. Believe me, the monkeys will give you enough trouble if you aren't paying attention. I think I saw another one down there in the water. Oh, look at that, a dinosaur. Ooh, a Spectre token. Yeah, you collect those, and they'll unlock mini games.
Yes.
Yeah, it's some reasonably fast-paced gameplay. Pacing in Ape Escape is really good. Moving right along. Seriously, who is that character? I also really love the design of the monkeys in this game, and the main reason I say that is, there's just something about the monkeys. They're absolutely ridiculous, but there's also something very threatening about them as well. I don't know if it's that vacant stare, or just the fact that they're deceptively dangerous. It's just... There's something unnerving about the monkeys when they're looking at you. Is that just me, or am I thinking too heavily into that? Go this way. Okay, so I can't go this way yet. So over the course of Ape Escape's gameplay, you do gain new gadgets, and there is some incentive to return to earlier levels and hunt for the monkeys that you missed, because you don't need to catch all of them to complete the game. To complete the stage, I mean. So there is some decent replayability here. Hold still! Urgh. Stupid monkey! Welcome to my private zoo, you little booger. I tell you what, these monkeys have worked fast. This isn't a structure that I think you would find in a prehistoric jungle. Makes you wonder how much time has passed since they were sent into the past. With time travel, you never know. That is not how you play this game. Oh, that's cool. The lightning up above. Yeah, that's a T-Rex. I'm steering clear of that. Or it would be if a monkey wasn't riding the T-Rex. That is awesome, dude. Run! Oh man, this game is so dumb and I love it. Ah! At least he didn't eat me. Alright, little booger. That's what you get for trying to feed me to a T-Rex. But I would have to say, that would be a very metal way to go. Assuming the thing kills you quickly.
Yes.
Yeah, whenever I talk about Ape Escape, when people ask me why it's such a good game, I always just say it's fun. The premise is fun, the graphics are fun, the gameplay is fun. It's just a really fun game. Like, I feel like with a lot of Sony's recent output, they're trying to make them as cinematic and classy as possible. There's nothing wrong with putting out a video game that's just fun to play. I mean, come on, guys. Give us another Ape Escape.
Look what I've got. A new gadget. Check it out.
That voice acting.
Here's a monkey radar. It'll help you track these monkeys down. I'm sending the new gadget over to you right now. Try
Okay, hold on. Are we hunting monkeys or are we hunting apes? There is a difference, isn't there? So we got a new device, the monkey radar. It's a pretty simple tool to use. So you just use the right analog stick and point in different directions, and when the monkey head appears, that means you're pointing in the direction of a monkey. It's good that they gave you this power-up so early, because it's a good way to avoid getting lost. Just gotta open the ones that have the monkey dolls inside of them. I think that's all of them, so I can move on now. Steffi, if you're watching, you never did tell me if the sound is better for you. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to skip through that, but he's just telling me that I'm going to a different time period now.
Hello, Professor. Remember me? It's me, Spectre, the future leader of the new age. That's right. Apes will soon rule the world, just as it should have been.
Is it just me, or does he look like he's wearing women's underwear on his head?
What are you planning to do?
Oh yes, you're the monkey that performs at the amusement park.
What? He's that cute little monkey that everyone loves to come and see? But how?
Yes, that's right. I stumbled onto this incredible invention of yours. this peak point helmet, and it's given me remarkable knowledge and great powers. And now, I plan to rule the world. And I owe it to you, Professor.
Anyone else think of that episode of Rick and Morty where Rick gives the dogs helmets that increase their intelligence and they get to the point where they can take over humanity? I wonder if this was the inspiration for that concept.
It's never been tested and may be very dangerous to use. I advise, no, I insist that you bring the peak point helmet back to me immediately.
Bring it back? Are you kidding? I'm sorry, Professor, but it's too late. I've already made duplicate helmets for my new army of apes. There's no stopping us now.
Which is what the deal with the helmets is. They increase intelligence.
Don't try and trick me into giving this helmet back, Professor. I'm smarter than you. I even figured out how to use the time station. I've already sent my armies back in time to rewrite history.
Steffi says she still can't hear it, so let me adjust that just a little bit more.
Don't bother trying to stop me.
Huh. Spike will
How's that,
find you.
Steffi?
Just wait, you'll see. We're not gonna stand around and let you take over.
Spike? That little runt? He doesn't scare me. I've got a surprise for him.
Jake!
I've always wanted to go up against you. Now here's my chance. I'm gonna have a great time destroying you and showing you who's the real hero.
What's happening? What's wrong with you? Do you realize what you're saying?
I'm getting a serious Beyblade vibe from all this. Anyone else getting that?
Pull yourself together. Can you hear me?
It's no use. Somehow he's been brainwashed and he's being controlled by Spectre.
That's right, Professor. You're very perceptive. The boy you see here isn't the same anymore. He works for me now. I'm in control, and no one can stop me, especially not you. Well, I've got to go now, but I'm sure we'll be talking again soon.
Well, it's not him who's trying to stop you, dude. It's me. Alright, seriously, who is that girl? Can someone please explain that to me?
I'm going for it.
Gongala! Just want to make sure I can still hear myself over the music. Yeah. Just fine. Ah! Teach you to... Stupid thing. I know there's a monkey in one of these things. Ah! There he is. Must have hopped into that one. Get it! Oh! The only one who's allowed to give me with banana peels is Steffi. Get back here, you! Stupid monkeys. Okay, let's see here. This way. Okay, I think I need another item to get through here. So, just gonna turn around and go back. I think that's the propeller baton that you need. And really, items like that one are the ones I hate the most because in order to activate them, you actually need to rotate the stick very fast. And that can just be really awkward to do. For something like that, if they ever do another Ape Escape, I would just have that be click the right analog stick. That would probably be better. Ah, crap! He's got a gun! Where'd the monkey get a gun? Are you look? Okay, so we need to take a second for a lesson on gun safety. Do not give guns to monkeys. I can't believe I had to say that. What do we have here? Oh, I remember this. With the raft. So how you control... Man, that is a big catfish. How you control this is you use both analog sticks to control the oars. Which, again, a cool concept, but just a little bit awkward. Like, it's a little unclear, like, which way you should rotate the sticks in order to go in the desired direction. Alright, get down here, you little bugger. Hey! Sometimes with the camera angle, it can be hard to see which direction you need to flick the stick in as well. Again, I really am torn on which I would prefer, having a more traditional control scheme or keeping the controls here, because, again, it just wouldn't be Ape Escape if you didn't have them. Come on. Though right here, I definitely would prefer something more traditional. Kind of wish I had a control filming the... See what I'm talking about here? Wrong way. It honestly just feels more gimmicky than anything at times. Ah! It's also really easy to get hung up on walls, too. Ah, got the drop on you that time. You know, you'd think instead of monkey, Spectre would have recruited some gorillas in there too. You know, enemies that could just toss Spike around. Ah. I know there's another monkey around here somewhere. Yep, that way. There he is. There actually is a stealth component here as well. Like, like the light on the monkey's head. It's not just for decoration. The color it's flashing also is supposed to dictate how aware of your presence they are of you. So if you're careful, you can actually sneak up on the monkeys, which is pretty cool. See, he realized I was there. The light on his head turned red. Yeah, how you like that? Little bugger. Stupid monkey. How many times have I said monkey in this video? I know they're apes, but monkey is just fun to say. And I don't know why, but I really want to play some Donkey Kong now, too. You know what, I wouldn't be surprised if they came up with the concept of chasing monkeys just because Donkey Kong 64 was coming out. Yeah, get more intricate with the level design now, that's for sure. Ah. You know what? Stupid thingamabobber. Okay, where did that monkey get off to? There he is. Get back here, you! Yeah, this is one of those situations where I really start to hate the controls, too. Try to sneak up on him. Gotcha! Like, just that satisfying sound effect you get when you capture the monkey. I just, so crunchy. I love it. I don't know if there's a way to get in there right now. I'll go this way. Around this corner. Anything? Doesn't look like it. I wonder. Nothing. I think I saw a way up over here. Ah. I kind of wish your baton had just a little more range, though. It can be a little hard to judge distance. Okay. See if I can sneak up on him again. Gotcha. Okay, so I can't go that way because it slides. And I think I need the magic punch to get in there, which is an item I don't have yet. Get back here, you little bugger. Not a huge fan of the music in this level. It just seems really weird. Kind of lifeless. Oh, I can push it. Oh, so that's what that does. Now we got another temple here. Let's see where this goes. Gotcha. Just don't turn around. Ah! I always wonder what these health items are supposed to be. Are those cookies or what? Oh, so that's what the monkey would have used to push me back if he became aware of my presence. Instances like that where the benefits of the controls really come into play. Surprise! This is a really intricate level, isn't it? See if I can get up there. Hell yeah. I think I have fall damage though, so I don't want to... Yep. Is this a button? It is not. Like, just the fact that the monkeys are changing these ruins, it really does show that they are already starting to have an effect on history. Can I get up here without falling? I don't know why, but this was a really popular design in old school games like this, the narrow pathway. You don't see stuff like this anymore. I think it's mostly because it's come to be annoying. It's something of a pace breaker that you have to move so slow. So much so that I'm just gonna skip it. Stupid fire thing. Again, I just really love Spike's animation in this. Just the way he runs is very amusing. In later games, they make the characters a little more lanky and exaggerate their animation, which I don't think looks as good. There's just something about that simple cartoony animation here that just works really well for the game. This way. Oh, stupid thing. Yeah, again, the play control here is pretty good. I can just hop across these platforms, no problem. I just wish I didn't have to take a second to reorient my camera. I know I keep harping on that, but it's just... I have so many mixed feelings about the controls in Ape Escape. It's like, I want to say the controls in other platformers are better, but at the same time, the controls are what makes Ape Escape unique. What do you guys think? Just moving straight into the next level. It's amazing how much time has already passed on the stream. I've only got about 15 minutes left. Cryptic relics.
Look what I've got! A new gadget! Check it out!
Here's the slingback shooter. You just pull back and shoot. I'm sending the new gadget over to you right now. Try it out in the training room.
Okay, Mr. Scientist. That's a slingshot. That's not a new invention. So yeah, you use a slingshot, you just hold back on the right stick and then aim with the left stick. Which works just fine. Or it would be if I wasn't such a lousy shot. There we go. You can also fire in a first-person perspective too. Again, another common design aspect of a lot of 3D platformers at the time. It seems like every game at the time had a projectile attack like this. I don't know why, but I'm suddenly thinking of Usopp from One Piece. Definitely am getting an old school kids vibe anime from this. Something like Beyblade, Dino King, or Yu-Gi-Oh! Or something. That actually was a TV series based off of Ape Escape. It was made by Frederator for Nickelodeon in 2008 of all times, I think it was. But Nick just dumped it on Nicktoons because they had obligations to air it, but they didn't really want to keep it, so I mean, it just wasn't given a chance. And I haven't seen it myself, so I can't speak to whether or not it's good, and to be frank, I really don't care. I think I'll hop across these cylinders first. Creepy spider thingamabobbers. Great. Again, I don't know what's up with this music. It just doesn't sound as good as previous levels. Gonna sneak up on him again. Okay, need the slingshot for this. And having the face buttons for your items actually does make it easy to select them really quick. My only complaint is when you start to get more than 4 items and you're constantly having to go into the pause menu to use them, to swap them out. It makes me wish that they had also mapped that stuff to the D-pad as well, because you can't use that for anything either. What time period is this? Doesn't look like the dinosaur period anymore. Ah, crap, wrong button. Hold still. I hit the trigger button because for some reason I thought that was the button to use the net for some reason. Ah! Didn't mean to do that. Well, that does kind of help me. Really, dying doesn't have much of a consequence in this game. Even if you lose all your lives, I mean, all the monkeys you caught are still caught. You just kind of have to backtrack to the new ones. But if Ape's going to kill you in this game, it's going to be the monkeys, so yeah, it's kind of not that big a deal, really. Stupid thing. weird spider things. Oh, that was easy. What even are those things? There's some weird enemies in this game, aren't there? 10 more minutes left on the stream. Put my head through the door. If I'm not mistaken, he was in the net. He's here to beat the crap out of me. Nobody beats the crap out of Jiganuman. I am the game warden in these parts, after all. Now they got ray guns. Great. Ha!
Yes!
What do you want?
I've been waiting for this for a long time. This is just...
Have you now?
I'm going for it.
Yeah, so one thing you guys probably haven't seen so far is there aren't any boss fights in this game. This is the closest thing you have to it, just these rival battles with your buddy here. And even then, there are only 2 of these, so it's honestly kind of silly. Ow! Makes me think of Super Mario Bros. Ain't getting away from me that easily. Oh, BS. That was closer than you know it. Yeah, I didn't beat that guy, but I mean, I can still move on to the next level, so what's the point? Hitting the beach.
Look what I've got! A new gadget! Check it out!
Oh, this is one of the items I was talking
It
about.
protects you and makes you run faster. I'm sending the new gadget over to you right now. Try it out in the training room. Without training, it will be too dangerous for you to continue on to the next area. Well, good luck and be careful.
So this is one of the items in the game I just flat out do not like. So how you're supposed to use the hula hoop is you gotta spin the analog stick, which is honestly really awkward to activate because the analog stick itself is pretty big and it's with its position, it's kind of hard to spin it in a perfect circle, which is kind of what you have to do. If you want to keep it going, you have to keep spinning it, which is also something that's tricky to focus on. And I refuse to spin it with my palm too, so if anyone suggests that, don't even bother. I do not want to ruin my analog sticks. It is funny how he actually hula hoops it though. Again, it wouldn't be so bad if you could just click the right stick down to activate it, but instead you gotta do that awkward spinning.
You'll find that most of the planet is covered with water. The water net will be very useful in catching the apes. There are lots of dangerous creatures below the surface. Be careful.
I was hoping someone in the comments would tell me who this girl is supposed to be, but I've only got 2 viewers right now. I guess nobody knows. Man, I could use a trip to the beach. Ah, here's some music I like. Okay, we got a monkey in a hammock. We're gonna sneak up on him. That was awkward. I don't think you can take out the crabs, but whatever. Get back here, you. I think I'm getting a little bit of slowdown there. Got one more monkey over here, just chillaxing. Well, I guess if you got a time machine, time is on your side. Is there a monkey down there? Doesn't look like it. Go through this door here. Like we got the third watcher here. Jumping in right at the tail end of the stream though. Don't worry, I am gonna post this to Facebook as a regular video though. See, like I wish I could map the super hoop to something on the D-pad. So awkward to activate. It didn't keep him down for very long, did it?
Yes.
It's a little annoying how after you met the monkey quota, that it does boot you out of the level. I kind of wish that it would leave you in there. Alright, I only got about 2 minutes left on the stream. I'd say that's a good place to call it. So, Ape Escape. As I said, it's just a lot of fun. The plot's fun, the graphics are fun, the gameplay is fun. This is just a really, really, really fun game. that actually still holds up pretty well. I'd say the only thing that is really questionable about Ape Escape are the controls. Controls in platformers have just become so uniform that all the weird stuff you gotta use the analog stick for, it might throw some characters for a loop, and the camera system is definitely really clunky. But at the same time, that is sort of what makes Ape Escape unique. It has a very distinct feel to it compared to a lot of other platformers I've played. And it's a shame that this one didn't become as big a franchise as Crash, Spyro, or even Rayman. I really hope that Sony gives this franchise another chance. I mean, I would really love to see another one of these games on PS5. I know I say this all the time, but I would certainly rather see a remaster of Ape Escape than I would a remaster of The Last of Us Part 2. But yeah, Ape Escape, highly recommended if you can find a copy for the PlayStation. The only game that's currently available digitally is Ape Escape 2 for whatever reason, which is also a pretty good game. But I think the original is just a little bit better. But anyway, that's going to do it for tonight, guys. If you enjoyed tonight's content, please be sure to like and subscribe. I do these videos every Saturday, typically at 8 o'clock. And what I do is just pick a video game and I play for an hour talking about the design and all that stuff because, I just love all that stuff. What I do not do is play games from start to finish because I feel like you're missing something if you don't play the game yourself. But no disrespect to people who choose to consume video games by watching other people play it on YouTube. If there's a game you would like me to cover in this format, please leave it in the comments and I will take a look at it. If it's something that's worth playing, I'll add it to the list. But that's going to do it for this week, guys. Hope you all have a good work week and take care.